Hello, my name is Pastor David Pranga. I'm the executive pastor here at Brewster Baptist Church. And this week I'll be filming the verse of the day for Pastor Doug Scalisi as he is away to Spain on a pilgrimage trip with 37 other people from our church. And this week's verse will all deal with stewardship. And today I get to share with you Proverbs chapter 3, verse 9. It says, "Honor the Lord with your wealth, with your first fruits of all your crops." See, back in the biblical days, God's people lived in an agricultural world. Their livelihood depended on the crops and the harvest. And when the harvest came in, the very first and the best portions were supposed to be given to the Lord, according to the Torah, which is the first 5 books of the Bible. Before they enjoyed their fruits of their labor, before they filled their barns, they gave back to God, the one who had given it to them in the first place. They had an appreciation towards God. And this was their way to honor God with their wealth. This was a way that people worshiped God. They gave their most valuable possessions, which was their animals or crops, to the Lord, and the people recognized their dependency on God. It was a religious duty that they were supposed to follow. See, for us today, this principle still applies. Most of us don't live in an agriculture world today, do we? We have jobs and we get paid money for our services that we provide. But God still wants us to give our first fruits back to Him. For us, that means our money. It's our paycheck. And one of the ways in which we can honor God is by giving Him our first offering to Him, making Him the highest priority even before we pay our other bills. But unfortunately, so often, we don't do that. We typically pay our bills and then we typically then give whatever we have left to God. But God wants us to honor Him with our tithing and offering. And our giving should be an act of worship towards Him. When we give our offering, it's telling God that He is the most important thing, that we love Him, that we trust Him, and that we are dependent upon Him. See, one of the occurring themes that you will hear this week is that God wants us to have a heart that's filled with joy, thankfulness, and love. And that's far different than when people give out of duty or out of pressure or even guilt. See, one of the reasons that we give is to honor God with everything because we love Him. We give because deep down inside of us, we know that we are dependent upon Him. It's not in our own strength, but it's upon God and His strength and how He provides for us. And we can count that as a true blessing for Him. So remember, our giving is an act of worship. Thank you for joining with me for the verse of the day. Hope you tune in tomorrow. God bless.